Welcome back to the Daily Mastermind. My name is George Wright III with your daily dose of inspiration, motivation, and education. I hope you had an amazing weekend. I was excited to talk with you today, and before I get started, I just want to give you the quote of the day. It is so awesome. It's in the Daily Mastermind mobile app. By the way, if you have not downloaded the Daily Mastermind mobile app, you're crazy. It's absolutely free. You can get content, ebooks, audiobooks, meditations, affirmations. I've got all kinds of stuff in there. I created it for you, and I created it as a resource for the on-the-go entrepreneur. The quote of the day today in the quote tab is, "Never, never, never, never give up," by Sir Winston Churchill. Never, 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 never give up. I love that quote. And it basically says what I believe you need to be doing this week. Never give up. So today I want to talk to you about a very, very important topic. It's our prosperity pillar number 12. I visualize and manifest my life. Guess what? Your life is about to change. Your life this week is about to change. And I mean for the positive. I don't mean for the negative. If you're listening to news, turn that stuff off. If you're listening to the naysayers, get them out of your life. The bottom line is this. Napoleon Hill said it very well. What the mind of man can conceive and believe, it can achieve. And I'm telling you, this week, we are going to be concluding our 12-week series on the prosperity pillars, but it's one of the most exciting pillars in my mind, and yet it's one of the least understood in practice. I'll be the first to admit. I have a hard time with this one because I usually am too busy to spend the time with visualization and manifestation. But here's the deal. I know there's a million different strategies, techniques, theories, ideas, and stuff when it comes to visualization and manifestation or the law of attraction. But my goal with this episode, as well as the others this week, is to simply inspire you this week to spend more time constantly, consciously creating a crystal clear vision for your life. I believe that's what visualization and manifestation is all about. So I want to talk to you about several techniques and strategies, that you can use to visualize and manifest. I'll draw upon, my thoughts of thought leaders, experiences, and tools that I've picked up along the way, from people like Wayne Dyer and Harv Eker and, just all the people out there, along with my own experiences and stories that I can use. Because I want to inspire you to just create some new levels of awareness and belief in the practice of visualization and manifestation. So let's start with visualization. Visualization is simply a practice that helps you to crystallize in your mind and increase the belief that you have in what you want to manifest in your life. What your mind believes it can achieve. So visualization alone is not going to create the life you want to create. It still takes hard work and effort, but it will help you to increase your faith and your belief and your awareness of what you're trying to create. And visualization along with your habits and manifestation is a powerful combination. But visualization, I believe, is like any other skill. You need to work at it, and you need to build up your ability to clear your mind and picture what you want, because your subconscious mind doesn't know the difference between real and unreal. And if you can get it that vivid, that clear, then you can go to a whole nother level in your life. But it's going to take some commitment and some consistency and even some persistence, I guess that's a better way to say it, in order to make this happen. So let's talk about a few steps and ideas that can help you to build some visualization skills in your life. I'll spend some time as we go throughout this week talking a little bit more about each of these in detail, but I just want to throw out a few ideas to kind of get us started. So I recommend that you set aside some time, find a quiet place, and work on this week. Use this week to work on your vision, of your life, so that we can create that for you. So here's a few tips and ideas. First of all, find a quiet place where you can just sit alone, you can close your eyes, and crystallize what you want your vision of your life to be. And you need to get in vivid detail. The more detail you can give, the more real it will seem. Next, I want you to create some intense emotions around your vision. Science has shown that the thoughts or the thoughts in your mind that are grounded with emotions are the ones that are the most vivid. That's why you can remember your happiest or saddest or most extreme emotional moments, because that's what really locks and anchors that in your brain, in your mind. And then another thing I want you to do is I want you to create some I am statements that your vision is a reality in the present. So I want you to say, if it's that you want to be able to have a certain type of relationship, or if you want to have a certain amount of money, or you want to have a certain amount of level of business, I want you to create those I am this, I am that, as if it were a reality today. And the other thing I want to recommend is that you act as if. Now, this is an interesting one. We're going to talk a little bit more about that this week. But what I'm saying is there's things you can do in your day to act as if your vision is already present. If it's a title or a amount of money, or it's the way you act as if you have the ultimate relationship, or you have a certain type of business, or you run a successful corporation. Rather than dressing casual, maybe you dress up. Maybe you act as if you've already accomplished the goals that you're accomplishing. And when you do that, it grounds you in the moment. Another thing you can do is create a vision board so that you have better clarity and focus. If you don't have a vision board or pictures of the things that you want to create in your life, you're absolutely crazy. With the amount of time you stare at your cell phone or your computer screen, if you don't have those vision boards or those items in front of you all the time to get your reticular activating system and your mind and everything focused on it, then I recommend you do that this week. Another thing is that I want you to learn to love dream building, because the more you can get out and physically touch and smell and feel and be around your goals and your vision and your dreams, the more of a reality they're going to seem. So learn to dream build. Learn to love dream building. I used to go dream building, all the time. I still do to this point. It's just harder to get around the things that I want to accomplish. But remember, even with all these steps, only actions and consistency and being persistent are going to bring this vision to reality. But it's a huge step for you to start clarifying that. So this brings us to the topic of manifestation, and there's no one better to help you manifest than Wayne Dyer. I recommend you check out things that Wayne Dyer has. Tomorrow I'm going to be talking to you a little bit about 13 habits that he's recommended that you can do to visualize and manifest your life. But Wayne Dyer is one of the best. He's written multiple books on it. He's got a blog on manifestation. But manifestation, in my mind, is actually putting the work in and having your life structured in a way that you can then build your vision and build it through your actions and through your deeds and through your consistency and through your effort. One of the reasons I like Wayne Dyer is he usually brings in all aspects of your life that you're trying to create. He talks about actions you can do to build your mindset, your values, your beliefs, and your activities. And so that's one of the reasons I really recommend that you do some more studying with him. But over the past 11 weeks, we've covered the 11 of the 12 prosperity pillars that I personally believe capture the most important principles for achieving health, wealth, and happiness. They're all principles that I've learned from mentors, through experts, and successful people that I've had the privilege of meeting along my journey, professionally and personally. But they're all really put into practice by this last pillar. I believe that learning to have vision and manifesting what you want is that ultimate step in actively creating your life. Now, I've tried to keep up on dream building and vision and keep it as a cornerstone in my life. I'd like to recommend that you do the same. It's what gives us hope for the future. It's why and what gives us something to continually look forward towards in our life. But most importantly, your vision is a promise that we can live the life that we were meant to live, and that you can become the person, your best version of yourself. So creating that vision is so critical and important, and I challenge you to put this principle into your life this week. I challenge you to spend some time this week getting crystal clear on what you want. If you don't know exactly what you want your life to be like, how can you expect to get it? And I promise if you do this, that your days are going to seem more driven, more passionate, and more focused. Absolutely more focused, because you'll be clear on your vision. And whether you've had ideas in the past or not, you can always get clearer. You can always get more refined. I'm planning on working on that this week, and it's my hope that you'll do that as well. So that's my message for today. I hope you have an amazing day. I'll look forward to talking with you more tomorrow. Have a great day.